Hospital, where outside interference is trying to rear its ugly face here. There exists a board that is mandated to run this hospital. The executive wants to impose people to that board. The provisions of the laws governing Nairobi Hospital is very clear that members of the board are elected. This interference has been there for long. It went into cases being filed to stop the board from doing. It went through the Attorney General. A serious constitutional question. The Attorney General filed a miscellaneous application in a criminal court for search warrants. The office of the Attorney General has no role in criminal matters. But they got the orders to come and do a search here. Then they wanted to arrest the board. We went before a high court, a criminal court, and got anticipatory bail for the board, that they cannot be arrested, they cannot be arraigned, they can only be investigated. Aggrieved with that order, the executive has sent 5 people here to force the board to admit them. We, as advocates for the board, we have been summoned, we have come in. We have reserved again the High Court orders, both the criminal orders and the other orders, that our clients cannot be arrested, our clients cannot be dealt with the way the executive wants. We want to assure the whole country that Nairobi Hospital is running properly. No services have been interfered with. All the employees are working. This is a small issue that we'll deal with within the confines of the law. But we are giving a serious warning to the Attorney General to keep off the mandate of the DPP as provided for in Article 157. There is no role. This is not a public hospital where the executive should be involved in the politics of managing this hospital. This is purely a private entity that is run with the respect of the shareholders. So, Kenyans be aware that the hospital is running very well. There is no cause of alarm. Thank you.
Let me pick it up from where it's left to say that the board, and we did move the court where we have obtained anticipatory bail for all those named in the unlawful suit that was filed by the AG. And if the investigators want to investigate on any limb about the operations of the Nairobi Hospital, they are free to do so. But they have, all the board members have anticipatory bail, and that is in force up till they finish with their investigations. Needless to say that the AG has got no mandate whatsoever in running the operations of a private institution. As my colleague has already alluded to, the hospital is up and running. This is a temporary hurdle that those who want to stir the waters and the normal operations of the hospital must be told that we have a law in this country, we have a constitution in this country where private institutions should be allowed to run without any interference from the state operatives or state officers. The imposition of 5 board members to be included in the board that is running this facility is not only unlawful but uncalled for. We have this institution as a premier institution offering health services to the globe. So please the members of the public be made aware that whatever even we are seeing on social media. Yesterday there was an attempt by the five to storm into the boardroom and disrupt the affairs on the management of the board. But we have orders that are enforced, which are stopping any operations of any intruder in invading the operations of otherwise a peaceful institution, which is the Nairobi Hospital. It is a premier institution which should be respected to run and which ought to be left to run its affairs the best way it has been running before. The ripple effect of why they want to bring on board other people different from those who have been elected to occupy office is that they want to paint a picture that this hospital is not in any way operating in the normal way that we know it. But truth be told, that the facility has had operations running on. There's nothing that is going astray, and these are temporary hiccups that in the fullness of time will bring to an end by way of moving the court, which is a haven of justice where we'll get protection without any hindrance or any interference from any other member, including the state operatives, as we are currently experiencing. So please come to the facility. The operations are ongoing. There's nothing that has gone astray, and you're welcome into this facility as we fight it in court. Thank you.
An interest in interfering with the private company. Perhaps they have seen how they can benefit. Perhaps they have seen how they can take over. So what do? They try a bloodless coup. When it does not succeed, and when the orders that they wanted are vacated, they get frustrated. So what does the frustration lead them to? Try and bring criminal angles, which are non-existent, into this investigation. They create an investigation that does not exist. They import and call people bad names so that they can kick them. And when we get orders stopping them from interfering and not doing any of those nefarious activities, the executive again interferes from big offices and summon the doctors and the board, trying to tell them what to do and intimidate them. When that fails, they try to force them to increase members of the board. When that fails, they come and storm the meeting that is for the board members this morning and bring the 5 people who are pretenders to these thrones to come and sit in the board. Yet, they are not board members. Until they are board members, they cannot interfere. They cannot enter the boardroom. So what do? They use scare tactics and come with officers and bring policemen. This is a hospital. At least respect that first and foremost. Secondly, these people that you keep on summoning left, right, and center to come, you expect.
Thank you. Now, members of the fourth estate, a very dangerous attempt by the executive through the office of the Attorney General in an attempt to be today. But we want to give the confidence to the members of the public that the board, as it were, it is still in force, it is still in operation. The operations of this hospital are still ongoing, and nobody should be fearful of the hospital being the hospital operations being brought to a standstill. So to that extent, we want to assure the members of the public that we have since arrested all attempts at stopping the operations of the hospital. We have since arrested all attempts of intimidating members of the board so that they can lead to the intrusion of other members of the board or individuals who are allied to the executive arm of government in this Republic of Kenya. So that should be all from me for now. Thank you.